Hello, my crafty friends. I sure hope you're having a fabulous day. My name is Robyn Pitts. If you're new to my channel or you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Guys, I have two bits of exciting news that I want to share with you. The first is I've almost reached 11,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm so excited. It has taken so long to get here, and I'm only 50 subscribers away from reaching this milestone. So hopefully, if you're watching this video today or you're watching any of my other videos on my channel, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. The second exciting thing that I want to share with you is that I have been invited to participate in the Fancy Fold Card Challenge for 2026. This is being hosted by Mona, aka Paper Mona on YouTube. Now, Mona has been running this challenge for about 3 years. I think it started in 2023, and she has a wonderful group of designers who craft along with her every month, and they have a brand new card challenge. Most of the designers are all from Europe. I know that Monica is based in UK, and she has invited me to be a representative for the United States, so I'm very excited about that. They also have a very active Facebook page, and every month they provide brand new card designs and tutorials. So we'd love for you to craft along with us and show us what you're making. I'll be sure to include a link in the description box below to the Facebook group. I'll also include all of the designers that are participating in this channel. Please visit each of the channels, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to their channels. To kick off the Fancy Fold Challenge for this year, our first project for the month of February is the Open Bay Window. So you will see each of the designers in this collaboration create their own version of the card. In this video, I have created 2 cards, and then I'm going to show you how to create one step by step. This is the first card that I've created. Before I get into the details, let me show you the items that I used to make it. To make this project, I went shopping in my craft vault and I rediscovered a beautiful paper collection by Crafters Companion called Positive Thoughts. Now, this paper collection came out, I want to say, in 2021. It was right at the tail end of COVID, and the whole purpose of this collection was to bring positive vibes, encouragement, and just wonderful uplifting messages to people. I love the beautiful jewel tone colors of this paper collection. Now I'm using the 12 by 12 paper pad. I'm using the A4 luxury mixed cardstock, and this has a combination of linen, pearl, and Mary cardstock. I'm also using the 8 by 8 die cut pad. And then last but not least, I'm using the 6 by 4 card front. This is my first Open Bay window card, and I love the way this turned out. It's really easy to make, and there are no special dies or tools to make this. It's just paper, glue, and scissors. Now in the center, you can see this beautiful bay shape. Let me turn this to the side. And you can see that it is open. You can see straight through the other side of the card. Isn't this beautiful? Now for the base of the card, I use this beautiful teal pearlescent paper. For the mat, I used a teal Mary card, and then I love this pink paper with the beautiful gems on it. Now to embellish the paper, I use these acrylic gemstones in blue on both sides of the card. In the center, on the bay window area, I have a combination of fussy cut images as well as some of the pop-out elements from the paper collection. So we have this beautiful rose. I love these little butterflies. You'll notice that they are sparkly. I use my diamond stickles on it. Here we have a sentiment that says, have faith, and then on the bottom it says, be patient, good times are on their way. Let me give you a look on the other side. I just love how this is open here, and in the center I have a piece of acetate that allows these elements to seem like they're floating. Let's take a look at my next card. This is my second Open Bay window, and I've gone for Moody Mauves. The base of the card, we've got this mauve cardstock. I also used light pink Mary card, and then I love this beautiful paper. It's so rich and bold, and it looks like the flowers are jumping off the page. In the center, on the bay window, I've used ephemera from the paper collection, and we've got 3 butterflies here. I did use my diamond stickles. We've got this beautiful floral spray here with the pink and burgundy flowers, and then the sentiment says, "I am here for you." Now let me give you a look on the side. I love how everything is just floating. Now the great thing about this card is it makes a beautiful presentation when it's standing. However, when you go to mail it, it just folds in just like so. So this measures 3.5 by 5.5. To make the card, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 10 inches by 5.5 inches. On the 10-inch side, you're going to score at 1 3/4, 3 3/8, 6 5/8, and 8 1/4. Then you're going to cut 2 pieces of cardstock that measures 10 inches by 1.5 inches, and you are going to use the same score marks that you used for the larger piece. Next, we're going to take our paper and we're going to fold on the second score mark here, which is the 3 3/8. We're going to fold that in and burnish, and then we're going to fold on the next score line backwards, and then we're going to burnish. So it should look just like this. Now you're going to do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to fold at the 6 5/8 mark. We're going to fold that in and then fold that flat back. Okay, so now you should have a piece that looks like this. Now when you fold this piece in and you turn it around, you notice that these side panels spill out over the sides. That's okay, that's exactly what we want. And that'll be the same case on the top and bottom panels when we fold them. So what you want to do is grab the top panel. You're going to fold on this score line here. You're going to fold back, and then you're going to fold forward. Okay, and then you want to burnish. So your piece should look like this. And then you're going to fold forward, and then you're going to fold backwards. So you should have a piece that looks just like this. So now you want to go ahead and do this on this second piece here. Okay, we're going to fold forward and then fold back. We're going to fold forward, and then we're going to fold back. And you want to make sure that you burnish these well. So you should have 2 pieces that look like this. Now let's work on the matting layers. So you're going to need 4 pieces for the side panel that measure 5 1/4 inches by 1.5, and the pattern paper is 5 inches by 1 1/4 inches. You'll also need a piece for the center panel that measures 5 1/4 by 3 inches, and the pattern paper is 5 inches by 2 3/4. Now for the top and bottom panels, you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 3 inches by 1 1/4 inch, and the pattern paper is 2 3/4 inches by 1 inch. And then you'll need 4 smaller pieces of paper that measures 1 3/8 by 1 1/4, and the pattern paper is 1 1/8 by 1 inch. Now we can begin assembling the card. So you want to grab your large center panel, and that's going to be glued here in the center. And then I'm going to gather 2 of the 4 panels. Now I'm going to be using a solid because these are going to be going on the inside panels just like so. So let's go ahead and glue these 3 pieces down now. Next, you're going to grab your 2 thin pieces, and then you're going to attach the matting layers on just like so. So in the center, the larger area, you'll have this longer matting layer, and then the 2 smaller pieces will go here. Nothing will go in these corners here. So let's glue this on now. Now we're going to attach our strips to the card. So you want to take your first piece, and we're going to add glue to this panel right here, and we're going to glue it right in the upper corner, just like so. And then on the opposite side, you're going to add glue right here, and then you're going to add it in the corner, just like so. You want to do that to the top, and you're going to do that to the bottom. So let's glue those panels down now. Now that we have our top and bottom panels attached, we can add these decorative panels. So we're going to attach them right on the sides. So let's go ahead and glue those down now. Now that we have our side panels on, we need to add the acetate. This acetate measures 5 by 3 inches, and I've just used 1/2 inch score tape on the top and bottom. This is going to fit right here in the center. Okay, so go ahead and glue this down. Once you do that, you can begin the fun part, which is decorating the card. So I'm going to decorate the card offline, and then I'll be back with the final reveal. This is my completed card, and I think this is my favorite out of all 3. I love the dark greens, the plums, the blush tones, as well as the hints of mint color. On the left here, we have this collage of flowers with the butterflies. I did embellish each side with these plum and green pearls. In the center, I did an all-over collage, and if you look on the top, it says, "You are enough." In the center, it says, "Sending positive thoughts," and then on the bottom, it says, "You are loved." And then, of course, I had to add in additional butterflies. And then on the right side, it says, "You are strong." Here's another look at my 3 cards. Hopefully I have inspired you with new and creative ideas. If you like this video, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, please be sure to check the description box below to see all of the participants in the Fancy Fold Card Challenge. Last but not least, don't forget to hop over to Facebook and check out the Fancy Fold Card Challenge Facebook group, where there are new tutorials each month, and we'd love to have you craft along with us. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now, and happy crafting.